Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Alta Sea. And today I just watched Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
Yeah.
But man, good movie.
If you want a full depth review, go to my channel, D to the B.
Yes. So this will not be a spoiler video. I will not spoil anything. That would be David B's job.
I like going in depth with my reviews.
Yes. So this movie was really good. What I like is it was good with storytelling. It was good with characters
In action.
and action. I felt like the characters had more personality than what we got from the Bayformers.
Yeah.
My favorite human character is Noah.
Yeah, Noah out of the two humans was pretty good.
Some of the humor I didn't really laugh at because I didn't get it.
There were a lot of good humor jokes, and then there were some that weren't that funny.
But I gotta say Scourge. Oh man.
Yeah, Scourge was definitely a good villain. And so were his compadres,
His compadres.
Battle Trap and Nightbird. They were
Honestly,
definitely a blast.
Honestly, I honestly thought Nightbird was gonna last longer.
Yeah, I figured that she would have been the last survivor of the Terracons, but I should have known better. Yeah, small spoiler, they die. But I think everybody knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, and I can't believe that they used was it Scorponok?
Yeah, Scorponok was just dialed down to an army instead of one character. That was so stupid.
Yeah, it's like okay then. So seeing Stratosphere the first time on the big screen,
Yeah,
it was cool, but it felt like he could have
done more.
Yeah, like he could have done more. I mean, AirRaiser did more.
It seems that Stratosphere was like an old Autobot or something like that. I'm gonna spoil this joke because there was a promo for it before the movie came out. Just when Mirage said, "Yeah, I'm walking to Peru."
He was funny. I actually liked Mirage.
Yeah, Mirage was pretty good. I really enjoyed this Mirage. It's definitely a new adaptation of the character.
And he's supposed to be younger in this, correct?
Yeah, he's supposed to be the rebellious Autobot out of the team.
But I like how Noah picks up the I don't know if it was like I think it was like a metal pole,
Metal pipe, yeah.
metal pipe. He doesn't take it. He doesn't throw it away until Optimus comes up.
Yep. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was funny. I was like,
It's like, oh darn.
I can't win this. But I was actually worried about Unicron, like not the character itself, but I was more worried about the voice, like how he would sound. Ooh man, I actually like this Unicron.
Definitely.
But I will say it does not compare to the original.
Yeah, the original will obviously be the best.
The
Rest
origi-
in peace, the guy who did the original Unicron.
Yeah. Cheetor I liked,
Yeah.
but I felt like Cheetor and Rhinox didn't have that many lines.
Well, Cheetor had more lines than Rhinox.
Well, yeah.
Rhinox only got like one line out of the whole movie.
I mean, come on.
Like, I know that Rhinox and Battletrap are played by the same guy. Like, I get it, but you couldn't have given Rhinox a little bit more dialogue. Like, seriously. And I'll say he definitely differed from Blitzwing he sounded like a brand new guy and not the same guy that he did before.
But it was cool to see the history of the Maximals.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I have seen Beast Wars, so I kind of knew what was going on throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
But I liked where they filmed in Peru.
That
was
cool.
pretty. I actually liked that. And then, of course, when in the trailer you saw the Maximals walk in the river. That's the Amazon jungle. Which I give the director a big thumbs up for that, because when you're doing a movie like this, especially with like the Maximals, you really want to capture the forest. You want to capture where they
the
live.
wildlife.
Yeah.
Like how it was in the original cartoon.
Yeah. Battle Trap. Oh man. Ho ho ho.
I already bought his toy. I'm just waiting it to come on Monday.
I'm thinking about getting Scourge.
Yeah. Scourge would be cool to have.
Wheeljack I did not like.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
Pablo sucked.
Pablo. But I don't know where that came from, but whoever came with that was a good that's a good
Yeah, we wouldn't have personally I would have probably hated Pablo as much if they didn't call him Wheeljack.
that was a cool joke whoever came with that. But yeah, like all Wheeljack did was throw a spear.
Yeah, and the antennas only showed up for like a couple seconds.
Yeah.
So we were still stuck with that garbage design.
RC.
Pretty good.
Oh, I liked her.
Yeah.
Um
Primal was pretty cool. So was Ape Link.
oh, Ape Link was cool, but
Which it was pretty obvious Ape Link dies.
yeah. But I mean, I felt like Rhinox didn't have much of a personality.
No.
It felt like Rhinox was more like what's what I'm looking for? There's a word I'm trying to think here.
Silent.
Yeah, like he was sounding it's like, dude, in Beast Wars he talked all the time.
Yeah, he was smart out of all the Maximals. Complaints I actually thought of that I wish I brought in my review is, why did they just transform only in the final battle? I kind of found that a little stupid. Because you could have had them switch to bot form at any time.
Well, yeah, but
Why did they just stick with the beast mode?
I don't know. But I will say this, Battle Trap's run, that needs a lot of work.
Oh yeah, the run in the final battle is terrible. It looked terrible in the promo that it was in, and it looks terrible here. They should have stuck with the one that was in the first trailer.
Yeah.
That looked better.
I liked how they did Optimus, like his personality wise, because in the Bayformers it was like, come to Earth, protect the humans.
It's been that way with Optimus for a long time. Every adaptation until this one, just like Optimus is just like full on board protecting the humans, even though he's just like met them or something like that.
Yeah, but like I like how he's like kind of cautious around the humans.
Yeah, cautious, skeptical. It's definitely a bit of fresh air. And it makes sense to develop this kind of thing where others haven't.
Yeah, and like the special effects, man.
Yeah,
that's smooth.
They have definitely improved since the first trailer.
Yeah.
There didn't seem to be clipping anymore
No.
that I was aware of.
Because I remember when they first announced the Beast Wars movie, or Rise of the Beast, I could see a lot of the special effects that was clipping.
Yeah, like Optimus Prime's arm, for example, was clipping
Yeah.
in the first opening shot of the trailer. Once he revealed his mouth. His mouth doesn't even look that bad, but it still looks off.
But like I said, I also was very emotional with this movie.
Yeah, there's just definitely a lot of moments that did make us cry.
Yes.
Without getting into spoilers.
I'm not gonna tell you who dies and stuff like that because there are people out there that have not seen this movie yet, so that's why I'm kind of,
Yeah. Yeah.
being cautious what I say.
Yeah.
But this is definitely a big, big improvement since Bumblebee.
Yeah.
I mean, Bumblebee. I'm sorry. The only thing I liked about Bumblebee was the Cybertron scene.
Cybertron scenes and the villains.
Yeah, that was it. But I don't know. Like, for this movie, I'm definitely giving it a 10 out of 10. You know, I hope we do see the Maximals again.
Hopefully.
I hope. Like, I actually am starting to really enjoy the Maximals even more now.
Yeah. As a Beast Wars fan, I definitely felt like the Maximal characters were done justice.
Yeah.
Well, maybe except Rhinox, who barely had a line.
They better make him more lines in the next movie if they even have the Maximals in the next movie.
And they should. And since Battletrap is dead, which we also saw coming,
Yeah.
he should have more lines since Battletrap is dead. So he has to do one role, unless if they're going to give him another role, which I'm cool with. The guy who did Rhinox in Battletrap is a pretty good actor.
He's also the voice of Blitzwing too.
Blitzwing, Transformers Prime Shockwave,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Depth Charge.
But
I think the guy who did Rhinox's voice, I think he would enjoy doing Depth Charge again.
I'm sure he would. But for seeing the Maximals for the first time ever in live action,
it was definitely a great
it
experience.
was done right. I mean, I will say this: the characters were, I guess they were well taken care of.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I felt like, Michael Bay, okay, yeah, he did the first movie really well. Third movie, really good. Fourth, alright, I like that one. The second and the fifth one, I didn't really care for. The music was okay. I'm not into rap. I'm more of a rock and roll person.
Yeah, same. The rap was iffy. Like, there was some okay rap, and then there was rap, which was most of it.
But I did cry a little bit because of the music from the first movie.
Yeah, there are some rescores of the original movies. Apparently, there's a rescored Unicron's melody. I didn't hear it.
Neither did I.
It was probably somewhere when Unicron showed up. Which, I'll say, that melody is actually pretty cool.
Yeah. But to people that have not seen this movie yet, I will say this. I would highly recommend this.
Yeah, this is definitely a good Transformers movie.
This is probably better. I will say this. I'm surprised I'm saying this, but this will be. This is probably the best Transformers movie since G1.
Yeah, the G1 movie is definitely good.
But this beats the first movie.
Yeah,
we have Michael Bay's version of.
Yeah, I had to say I probably like this one a little bit more.
Granted, I did grow up with the Bay Transformers.
Yeah, and I'm the controversial guy who says the 2007 Transformers movie is better than Bumblebee.
Which it is.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's just my opinion, but
I'm gonna make a video one of these days explaining why Bumblebee's overrated. And I will go into a deep dive.
But the Maximal Planet, that was, I don't know.
I never read the comics that the Maximal Planet was in, but I just hate the concept of a Maximal Planet because I like the Maximals and Predacons being descendants from the Autobots and Decepticons, as I explained in my review.
But I I do have a couple of requests for, like, since we know that a Maximal does die.
Yeah, we're not going to say which one. Hopefully there are more Maximals that are still alive out there.
Can one be Wolfang?
I want Polar Claw.
Oh, that. Well, how about both? Wolfang and Polar Claw. That'd be kind of cool.
My brother said he would actually like to see Rat Trap. Like, he was talking about, it would have been funny. He would have loved to see a giant rat just going through the streets.
I don't think they're gonna. I think we should do like characters that have never like.
Oh yeah,
never
definitely.
Been in.
The Beast Wars cartoon. Yeah. That was one problem with Kingdom. Basically, all the characters were in the original cartoon. I felt like they could have done somebody new. I would have probably replaced, like, maybe Tigertron or Airazor with a new person.
I would have replaced Tigertron with Polar Claw.
Yeah. Nothing against you, Tigertron.
No,
we just need somebody new.
Yeah.
We can't just retrend the same cast. If you're going to retrend the same cast, you might as well just have the original show. Just watch that instead.
Yeah.
Like, it is mostly the original cast of sorts, but they have Ape Blink in it, which it's a bit of a fresh air. Yeah, I wish I... He lasted longer, but I guess his death makes sense. And personally, I wouldn't mind having Dinobot.
Oh, Dinobot. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, bring Dinobot into live action. I think the next antagonist of the film should be the Predacons, since they were really absent from the movie, because we were supposed to get them. Yes, you could technically say the Scorponok were Predacons, but I think they got turned into Terracons since they're working in the Unicron. So yeah, Predacons would be pretty cool to have as the next antagonists of this maybe trilogy. I think it's a trilogy, but I might be mistaken.
Well, I keep hearing from people it's going to be a, so this is part 1, it's supposed to be 3 movies. I don't really believe it's going to be 3 movies, but I'm hearing it's going to be 3 movies.
Yeah, I kind of heard the same
I'm
thing.
hearing too, but that's what I'm hearing, but I will say this, the movie was fantastic. Animation was good, dialogue I really liked, even from Optimus.
Yeah, the dialogue with Optimus was really good.
Like, this was basically Optimus Prime in rage mode.
Yeah, and it's like a settled down version from the Michael Bay version.
Yeah.
Like, he's definitely more calmer than the Optimus Prime that says, "Give me your face."
And that was from Revenge of the Fallen. But, I think, yeah, even though Michael Bay did kind of help out with this movie, it's like people that grew up with Transformers, it's just like let them kind of direct these movies because
Yeah, even though I didn't like Bumblebee, one thing I'll give Travis Knight credit for is he has seen the original Transformers. And he seemed to care about the Transformers brand, but he probably should have not turned Bumblebee into a puppy dog, and that's all I'll say.
I felt like in this movie they really gave Bumblebee some justice.
Yeah, Bumblebee is treated much better in this movie, kind of.
And we're not gonna tell you how or what happens to him either.
Even though people probably know already.
Yeah, but I'm just saying for people that have not seen this yet.
Well, probably even the people who haven't seen the film probably know because of the trailers.
Well, I guess, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to have Rat Trap because, like I said, I'm trying to get characters that they have never been in in a film yet.
Yeah, like maybe two nostalgic characters and two new ones.
Yeah. I mean, since they did Peru, I wonder where they're gonna go next.
Makes you think.
But I think for this movie, this is the best movie of 2023.
Yeah, this is definitely on the list.
I know there's a couple other movies that I want to see. But I think they should bring new characters in. Like, of course, you know, they have Primal, Kedar, and Rhinox, and those characters, but I don't want Tigatron. I'm sorry, even though I do like Tigatron, I don't want him in the films because I'm not saying he won't be a good character, but I feel like they're like how DTV said that they're just repeating Offer Kingdom. But I felt like with this movie, they didn't repeat it.
Yeah, they definitely didn't. Well, except for the Scorponok.
Well, yeah. Let's see. What else? Oh, the backgrounds are really good.
Yeah, the locations are definitely really good.
No, Yana, please. But for this movie, I kind of was expecting a lot of the characters to die. I think for this movie, this is the best movie of 2023.
Yeah, this is definitely on the list.
I know there's a couple other movies that I want to see. But I think they should bring new characters in. Like, of course, you know, they have Primal, Kedar, and Rhinox, and those characters, but I don't want Tigatron. I'm sorry, even though I do like Tigatron, I don't want him in the films because I'm not saying he won't be a good character, but I feel like they're like how DTV said that they're just repeating Offer Kingdom. But I felt like with this movie, they didn't repeat it.
Yeah, they definitely didn't. Well, except for the Scorponok.
Well, yeah. Let's see. What else? Oh, the backgrounds are really good.
Yeah, the locations are definitely really good.
No, Yana, please. But for this movie, I kind of was expecting a lot of the characters to die.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure who was gonna die. But yet again, it's a movie, so they don't really want to show you who dies or who lives because
In the trailers, no.
they're like, hey, we want you guys to go see this movie, so
Yeah, we gotta deliver the shock value.
yeah. So for everyone that has seen or have not seen this movie, for people that have seen this movie, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you like it? Did you not? Or was it, okay?
Alright.
For me, this was awesome.
Yes, it definitely was.
For people that have not seen this, please do.
Yes,
On the
definitely.
biggest screen possible.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you guys for stopping by, and thank you to for being my guest here today.
Of course.
And you guys have a nice day, and roll out.
Bye, everyone.